Good afternoon. My name is Jeff Gutter. I'm in the cloud management practice as a principal cloud consultant for Red Hat. In this video, I'm going to briefly highlight some of the more interesting MIQ SSH tools that recently have been merged into ManageIQ, and they should be arriving shortly in both CloudForms 4.5 and 4.6 dot releases. There are some simpler commands like MIQ SSH, SCP, and collect that you can look at, but the ones I want to focus on here are for handling CloudForms log files. So the first one is MIQ grep. It's a simple example. I'm going to start out MIQ grep minus capital E comma. That's because you find an E comma on any lines with errors. And by default, it's going to look at the automation log. So that's what we're going to run first. Okay, you can see we didn't find any errors, so I'm just going to show you that we can also specify other logs. You can say EVM, or you could say EVM.log or production.log, whatever CloudForms log you want to look at. I'm just going to use EVM here. And you can see we have found some errors this time based on matching here. You can see that the appliance name that each was found on is on the left-hand side. So I do have 10 appliances in this test region. And they do end up getting collated and sorted by timestamp. The tool can actually be used on system log files as well if you specify the full path with MIQ grep. So you could do MIQ grep warn var log messages as an example. And it goes out to all the appliances and finds matches for warn in var log messages. Okay, another really neat feature of MIQ grep is its ability to accept a request ID. So if you did a provision, for example, you get a request ID from CloudForms. I did a little test provision earlier today. So I'm going to paste that number in here. You can paste it in with or without the commas. It doesn't matter. And it will go to the database, which you can see real quick there. I'll back out so you can see it again. And it will look up any associated task IDs. In this case, there's just one, and it happens to be the same number, but that's not always the case. So I run it again so you can see it. And now you can see this provision and get the request ID initially, and it's running on CFME 7. As we just kind of jump down there, eventually there'll be a retry, and he pops up someplace else. So now we're on appliance number 9, and we're in the MIQ provision. And you can see it switched to 5 and 6. So it's collecting all those logs from wherever they are, bring them back, and put it in the right order so that you can make sense of it. It's a huge help when debugging provisioning problems. So I did another provision about a week ago. I just want to show you. It won't find anything right now because it's not in today's logs, but you can give it -A option, which will look through all the logs that it has. So the 14 days that have been rolled off, it'll also look through those and find similarly. And the last thing I want to do or look at is MIQ tail. That is, as it suggests, it's going to use multi-tail. So you'll have to install multi-tail from EPEL to use that. But in my case, I'm just going to say no grep so we can see it really easy. You could put a pattern there, and I'm going to specify the EVM file. And you can see that's coming in now real time from the different appliances and getting more or less sorted into the log here. So that's everything I wanted to show you right now. For additional details on configuring and using these tools, see the additional links that were in the blog posting where you found this video. Thanks.